Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's gonna be a video probably about makeup, if you couldn't guess it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is being led by a singular palette. Little story on this palette. I have been in love and gawking at and watching tons of YouTubers use this palette. Never thought I would have it anytime soon. And I was like, man, if I were to ever splurge on a palette, that would be the one. Well, lo and behold, for Valentine's Day, my husband wanted to spoil me and he got me the said palette. It's here. It's on my desk and I get to use it today. I have played with it. So this is not a first impressions video. This is just playing with makeup and I'm not 100% sure what kind of look we will be making today. But we're just gonna end up where we end up and I'm really excited to show you guys. All right, everybody get your sunglasses on because the packaging of this palette will blind you. Are you ready? This is the Natasha Denona Gold Palette. Let's just talk about the colors in this palette. Here it comes. Look! They are so beautiful. This palette was inspired off of gold, obviously, and she created 3 main gold colors and then she's got some bronze shimmers as well and like a glitter topper here, and then she threw in these blues. Look how gorgeous they look with the gold. It's such a beautiful complementary palette and color story. So we're gonna be using this palette today, and that palette kind of inspired the idea of this video, which is gonna turn into my luxury makeup favorites. So if you would like to see what kind of golden magic we can create with this palette, and you would also like to see my recommendations for luxury makeup products, then just keep watching. Action. I didn't do my hair for you guys. Sorry, not sorry. Did the brows off camera. My current favorite high-end brow products are from Benefit Cosmetics, and if y'all spend any time on YouTube and watching beauty gurus, that's probably not much of a surprise. A lot of people can't live without these products. I'm starting to become one of them. So I have the travel sizes of each because I wanted to try them small before I invested in a larger size. This is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I have this in the shade 3.5. The packaging's really cool. It has a teardrop shaped tip. That way you've got a thicker bottom that you can get more brow filled in quicker, and then it has that pointy edge so that you can get more defined brow hairs and kind of carve out the bottom a little bit. And then the product that kind of goes with that is to set the brows. This is the Benefit 24-hour setter gel or something or another. 24-hour brow setter shaping and setting gel for brows. So yeah, this makes me think of like a genie in a bottle. So this brow gel goes in and sets your brows so that they don't budge. I'm always trying to like push them back into place. I'm like, hey, get back in your spot. But this gel, I haven't had to touch my brows at all. And I'm really about that. That's been a good thing. So these stay on my desk and they go with me whenever I go places. I'm gonna jump right into the eyes. So this palette is cool. You've got the colors here and then a mirror and then this little plastic sleeve. Some people don't like this. I like it because it kind of helps protect the mirror from getting dirty when you close that. So I'm appreciative. And then it has the shade names on top of the plastic. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna start by going into my crease with this shade right here. This is called Aria. I'm gonna grab a very fluffy brush. This is the Luxie 205. This is from the Glimmer set. I'm just gonna start building up the crease. The pigment on these shadows is incredible. You really don't need a whole lot. There is a little bit of fallout in the shimmers I've noticed as I was trying out this palette and playing with it. But the mattes, as far as applying to the eye, I haven't had anything transfer. They are a little dusty in the pan, but honestly, a lot of my palettes do that anyway, so I'm just really careful not to make a mess and to just drop whatever kickback I get on the brush back into the pan so I can use the rest of it later. Ugh. Side note, I have the biggest belly full of macaroni and cheese right now. It's glorious, yet also so painful because we ate more than we needed to. It was just so good. I live for macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese and slushies, if you were curious what my favorite foods are. 7-Eleven slushie goes a long way to make my day. I absolutely love them, and they're so cheap. It's just cheap. They say money can't buy you happiness, but you know what? It can buy you a slushie. And that makes me happy. This is from Sonia Kashuk. This is a crease brush. And then I'm gonna go into this yellow shade. This is called Dijon mustard is what that means to me. I'm gonna drag that over the crease just to give it a touch of that mustard yellow color because it's really pretty. I like how this is deepening the crease though. Look how cool that looks. I like it. I like it a lot. Taking that big fluffy brush from the beginning, going over that edge of the Dijon. Nothing additional on the brush, just blending, softening, smoothing. Oh, they're so buttery. Cannot believe how pigmented these are. I'm gonna go into the main star of the show. It's literally in the center of the palette, the color Oro. And I'm gonna put that along the Did you see that? One press. We are dripping in gold. Building up this yellow on both eyes. I have not had to dip in again to get more pigment. It's just still coming. We're gonna go into the Aurora shade, the blue one. I'm gonna put this on the inner corner. I'm gonna apply the blue, and then I'm gonna kind of mesh this with the gold, start dragging it over to see if we can't make like a cool green gradient over the top. That's working. What if I spritz a brush? Let's spritz a brush. Spritz a brush. I really want to just amp this up. Okay, I'm going to take a ColourPop E29, very small shader brush. I'm going to dip decently heavy into that Aurora shade. I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, spritz, and apply this to the very inner corner. Can you see what that did? Okay, I'm just gonna kind of drag and just tap it over the top of this. That way we can mix green. Wow, this is going good. I'm gonna go in with a ColourPop E25. It is blue, ignore that, it will be fine. I am going to dip into the shade Log. That is the darkest brown in the palette here. And it's incredibly pigmented, so I'm being really, really light and then even tapping off some excess. I'm gonna come out here and build up the outer crease. I may even need to apply some more gold again later, we'll see, but this needs to come out and be a little more dramatic. Wow, that's blending really, really well. It's a very matte, cool tone brown. Is it cool tone? Yeah. I'm just kind of pointing this outer edge a little bit. I'm gonna take the brush that we used at the very beginning for the transition shade, Aria, no additional product, and just go over those edges up top to make sure we're blended with the transition color. All right, cool, we're moving on. Let's clean up the under eye. I'm gonna use the makeup wipe to do so. And then I'm gonna do my little line trick just to clean up those edges. And then just pat those lines in so they're not super sharp. All right, we need some mascara before we go into these lashes. I do want to share with you guys again, this is the Bite Beauty Upswing Volume Mascara, something like that. This is my absolute favorite mascara right now. I cannot put it down. I've been using it nonstop. I'm obsessed with it. It's incredible. I won't build up the lashes today because we're gonna put lashes on, so there's no need to. I am gonna use this to coat the lashes. I will show you what the wand looks like. This mascara is so incredible for lengthening your lashes, volumizing your lashes. It's insane. It does everything. This is definitely a statement lash. Like, this is not your natural super soft wispy mascara. This is a bold lash, and it can be a very clumpy formula if you're not careful. So I shared this in my last video. What I've noticed when applying this is the best way to avoid clumping is to get the wand up to the very bottom base of your lashes and then wiggle and then pull up. And then let the coats dry in between. If it's still wet when you go back to do a second or third coat, it is going to clump. It's going to pull your lashes all together. So we're just gonna do, honestly, we're just gonna do like a coat. If you wanna see what this mascara looks like when it's really built up, check out my last video. That one I used this mascara and I build it up. Okay, I'm gonna go apply these lashes on really quick off camera and I will be right back. Here we are with lashes. I'm obsessed, and we're gonna move on to the face. This is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This is what it looks like. I haven't had it that long, but I really do love this product. Tatcha is very primarily a skincare company, but they do have various makeup products. So I'm gonna take some of that on my fingers. This is a beautiful primer. It feels so nice on the skin. It has a very cooling effect and it does a great job filling in the pores. It smells so good. It smells like Tatcha's skincare products and they smell incredible. I'm gonna take some of that on the nose as well. Oh, I got some in my hair. Hair was feeling left out. Okay, let's go into the foundation. This is by far the most reliable foundation that I have tried on the high-end spectrum of foundations. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. This is incredible. Side note on this product, it does not come with a pump. It is just a twist top and you pour it out, but I can't stand those tops, so I bought the separate pump that you can purchase from Estee Lauder. Really love the convenience of that. I have this in the shade 1 and 2 Ecru. This foundation is very full coverage and definitely buildable, and seriously does not go anywhere. This stuff stays put so well. It's incredibly long wearing. I've worn this a number of times for the full day and it has not gone anywhere. Even with a mask, and I didn't have any transfer, I don't think, when I wore that. It's good stuff. This is a great reliable foundation for events that are very important, that you don't want your makeup moving around. So that was about a pump and a half, and now I'm gonna grab my beauty blender. I'm gonna add another pump here and build up some coverage. A really gorgeous concealer is from NARS. I think this is called the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I don't have the box anymore, so I don't remember what this is actually called, but there will be a link in the description if you're curious. I have this one in the shade Vanilla. So I'm going to apply this to the under eye area first. The coverage on this is really beautiful. The finish of it is stunning. Not glowy, dewy look, but it just looks like healthy skin. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. I'm gonna continue this on the high points of the face. That just looks flawless. Like, it looks so smooth. So now my favorite high-end powder that I've tried thus far. Laura Mercier. This is her translucent loose setting powder. I'm gonna grab kind of a small face brush from Lexi as well. Same collection. This is the 512. I've got some translucent setting powder on this brush and I'm gonna set the under eye here. I love this powder. While I'm at it, I'm gonna set the rest of the areas that we applied concealer so that we're not creasing and it's not gonna settle into fine lines. All right, let's move into bronzer. I've been in love with this bronzer. This is by Fenty Beauty. Huge recommendation. Especially this shade. If you are close to my skin tone, this is such a flattering color. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, but it's just right in the middle. It's beautiful. This is the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer, and I have this one in the shade Indecent. The packaging is so beautiful. I'm gonna dip into that bronzer. I am applying this to the outer perimeters of the face so we can bring back warmth. This bronzer blends so beautifully. It's not patchy. It's not even too matte. It's not glowy, but it's, again, just kind of a healthy skin look. Oh, I'm gonna take this under and down the neck. Create some more shadow, tie that color in. And then I'm gonna take a little bit along the bridge of the nose, just pinching the same brush at the edge of the nose and then right underneath the bottom lip. This bronzer is stunning. Okay, for blush, this is another Fenty product. This is the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush. I'm obsessed with these blushes. I have a lot of colors because I really, really love them. The shade called Rosé Latte. This is what it looks like. It's a lot deeper. So if we sheer that out, that might be a gorgeous color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the back of my beauty blender, go into this Rosé Latte, pick up some product on the back, and I'm gonna tap excess onto my hand, and then I'm just gonna go into the apples of the cheeks and start applying this here. And what's so impressive with these blushes, I mean so many things, but the first thing is we're kind of pretty much applying on top of powder and it's doing a beautiful job. Second, the glow that this blush has is so, I look like a clown right now. We gotta blend this out. The glow that this has is so beautiful. They are really pigmented, so you really don't need a lot of product. I mean, I definitely got too much and I didn't really pick up very much, but it was more than enough. I'm gonna take the side of the sponge now and go over the edges and everything to kind of soften that all in. Make sure we're really meshing together. This is really pretty. Even this shade is a little bit pink. I wonder what would happen if I put that fuego on top. I'm gonna take another shade. I haven't played with this yet, but I want to warm it up and I want to see if this will do the trick. This one is in the shade Fuego Flush. It's very bright orange. It's the coolest color. I'm gonna take just a little bit of this, really get that excess off on my hand. I'm gonna put this over the top of the shade that we have laid down and I think that's gonna warm it up. Ooh, it's totally tying in the Dijon in the eye. That's cool. We're really just painting today. We're like really playing with a lot of colors, layering everything until we get it where we need it. It's super cool. Don't tip over the mirror, Rachel. All right, for highlight today, this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the packaging. This is the highlighter in the shade Iced Out. Check out the shade and check out the packaging. The swatch on this color, I'll show you on my finger. It's very yellow. It's not something I would naturally gravitate towards, but it's gorgeous and it has a little bit of a blue reflect in it. How perfect. I am going to go in with the Luxie 522. I'm gonna grab some of that product and we're just gonna put that on the high points of the face. Very much a yellow shift, which is so cool for this look. It totally goes. I'm gonna take that along the bridge of the nose, right here at the edge of the nose, Cupid's bow, and a hair on my chinny chin chin. Okay, let's finish up the under eyes. I'm not gonna be super elaborate with it, so I'm gonna take ColourPop E27, a small pencil brush. I'm gonna go into the original shade that we started with. That is the shade Aria, and I'm gonna blend that against pretty much the whole lower lash line. Okay, I'm gonna brush off that brush, use the same brush, and I'm gonna go into Log, and that's gonna be the outer third of the eye, just up tight against the lash line, connecting to the top. I'm gonna barely dip into that Dijon shade, and I'm just gonna run that kind of across the bottom, just to diffuse that. Blend those two together and give it a little bit more yellow. I'm just pinching the brush so that we can focus that up nice and tight. Then I'm gonna grab a pencil brush. This is also from Luxie. Guys, Luxie is my favorite brush brand. Can't help myself. I'm gonna dip into the highlight shade and I'm gonna pop that on the inner corner for our inner corner highlight. And then I'm gonna drag what's left on the brush along the lower lash line here in the center. Brow bone, brighten that even more as well. I'm gonna grab that Bite Beauty mascara and hit up those bottom lashes. I really want to throw a color in the waterline, just a touch of it. I don't have a high-end eyeliner for this. This color I think is going to be perfect. This is the NYX Epic Wear liner and this is in the shade Turquoise Storm. I'm not going to put this on the whole bottom waterline, but I'm going to do like the outer third. And it's not crazy pigmented. It's just a touch of blue and it helps your eyes pop. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Oh, that was such a cool way to pull in that blue. Okay, for the lip, this is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Cream. This is in the shade Fenty Glow. I'm gonna use the lip liner from ColourPop. This is the lippy pencil in the shade Minute Man. So I'm gonna quickly line the lips. And then I'm gonna fill in the lips just a little bit. A good blended base. That is a gorgeous color. We're gonna go in with that Gloss Bomb. Oh gosh, that was the perfect match. Oh, it's so smooth on the lips. I love this stuff. And look how juicy that just makes your lips. I want to use the Anastasia Dewy Set, and like it says on the bottle, it makes your skin really dewy. Spritz the face. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. It's just like this glass-like do. Beauty blender over the whole face as that's drying. Oh, I got some in my hair. LOL. This is so full glam. It looks so gorgeous. This bottom liner move was killer good. It's so fun to play with colors and find ways that you can kind of incorporate a pop of color that's still very wearable, honestly. I would wear this out. I think it's very complimentary to my eye color, and I think this would be very flattering on a lot of different eye colors. I'm obsessed. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you had fun. I had a ball putting this look together. Let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you would like to be notified every single time that I post, click on the bell after you've subscribed and you'll receive a notification each time that I've posted a new video. I love you guys so much. I will see you in my next video. Bye.